All right, are we finally going to fire this thing up or what, man? This is getting ridiculous. Only got like 3 more days to work on this thing, 4 days before I leave. We got to get rocking and rolling. Who's ready to go see what kind of mischief we can get into today? Welcome back, everybody. Here's old Big Mike back out here in the Hoopty Barn with the Project 2025, the home OFO. And yeah, we're cutting it close, man. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. We just got a little bit more to go. Got to finish up our fuel system here. And my buddy Jeffrey will be here in just a little bit. And we're going to get rock and rolling on this thing. I went ahead and plugged the holes where I had drilled out for my seats prior, and I got those all covered up. I don't know if you know this or not. I'm going to give you a Hoopty Pro tip. I don't know about pro, but anyway, give you a Hoopty tip. This is your friend, this ultra black gasket maker. Why is it your friend? Well, because that is some of the best adhesive known to man. I use that stuff for everything, not just making gaskets. If I got a seal, like a little seam or something, whatever, I mean, that stuff is awesome. And it stays from now on. I mean, if you want to, you can stick on emblems with it, as long as you're careful and don't, overdo it or whatever. But for about the same price as what you're going to pay for adhesive, or less sometimes, depending on what adhesive it is. Because some of that 3M adhesive, that stuff's pretty expensive, but that stuff is gold. So anyway, just one of those things I thought I'd throw out there, something that I do out here in the Hoopty Barn. So, all right, I'm going to get things kind of cleaned up here, all the stuff we're not using. So when Jeffrey gets here, we can get to work, get this thing finished up, and see if we can't finally fire this dude up. All right. I meant to do more recording yesterday, and I didn't. It's fine. I mean, just a couple dudes chasing their tail all day. Anyway, so, yeah, this whole mess thing we got going here, just a waste of time. I mean, I know I should have known better. Anyway, I have way too much pressure from that fuel pump. So, the reason I say that is because we were just, no matter how much we cranked down this regulator, I mean, it was pushing so hard, we couldn't get it under about 20. We'd just bump the switch, just a little bit, but it would go all the way past 20. And I don't want to blow out my carburetor and stuff. And so, in order to keep from doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and change up fuel pump. I'm going to go with a different, just inline fuel pump. And going to mount it underneath the back there in front of the tank, and go with that and see what I can do. I may even just go ahead and change out this high pressure regulator, since I'm going with a lower pressure fuel pump. I have another regulator here, small one, that this one right here ought to be just fine. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with this one instead. And yeah, we'll see. All right, so here's my next order of business. Yeah, that's how I made an access panel. I ain't playing around with some teeny tiny little thing where I gotta whack my hands and all that. So I'm going to pull and completely disable that fuel pump so that I'm not trying to pull fuel through it from the tank, because you can see where the hose goes. I need it to just be able to pull it easily out of the tank. So that'll be my first order of business. All right, so there she be. So my plan with this is I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to measure from here to here, and I'm going to remove this, and I'm just going to run a line, and I'm still going to put the sock down on the bottom, and I'm going to reinstall this with just this so that it can pull the fuel through. I believe it'll work. I'm not 100% sure, but I know I'll find out whenever I put the pump to it. But I guess we'll see. But I think that there'll be enough vacuum in there because it is a sealed system. But I think there'll be enough vacuum to pull that through. I'm not sure. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing. So I figure, yeah, what's worst case? You know, doesn't work. I don't know. Alright, there's my fuel pump. I figure it's still good, so I might as well just go ahead and tuck it away in a box. And here's my little apparatus. Went ahead and just added a stem. I've got that fuel sock on there, and in order to keep it from bouncing around and coming out, I went ahead and drilled and tapped that. Put a little screw in there so that that can't come out. And yeah, I think it'll work. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I guess we'll find out. Alright, so I just eliminated a whole bunch of stuff and just went too basic. And yes, my fuel pump works. Brings my fuel up. It was fuller than that. I just unplugged it because I had to move it, rearrange it. I had this little pressure gauge on there, and it wasn't hardly budging it. So I figure I'm not going to have enough to worry about blowing out my carburetor now or anything like that. So there's no point in having it. It's not like I'm running a really, like a high-powered racing engine or anything like that. So I figure, you know, I'm just going to give it a try like this as soon as I get my battery charged up again. It says 12, but it's only at like 61%, and it's like wah, 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 wah. So anyway, we'll let the battery charge. I gotta go do stuff, and we'll come back and see if we can do anything with it. Yep, that's back together ish. And this battery is going to take forever. Still at 61%. And it ain't going to crank with that. And I don't have another hot battery to put in it. So that sucks. So anyway, because really about the only thing I got left to do is get it going. So I don't know. Aggravating. I guess that's where I'm going to leave this video for now. Got a couple more days before we got to go. And either way, I'm taking it to No Names. I've already paid my entry fee and all that. And already got everything set up. So it's going. So do me a favor. If you ain't subscribed, go ahead and do that. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Say, you big dumb hillbilly, they ain't even going to get going to No Name National. I'll say, I sure hope you're wrong. I hope it does. Because I'd really like to take it down the track at least just one time. Just to say I did. You know. Because I'm silly like that. So, you know the drill. Till next time. Y'all keep watching. I'm going to keep working.